For B, it would be the same thing. So 81. How do I find M? What is M in B?
See, you have found y value, right?
Yeah.
What shape is this figure?
Oh, a triangle, so it's to 180. Okay, so if I have 82 plus 30 equals 111. 68.
Yeah, so 68. So A value is 150. Okay, I think you got it. Next.
Yeah. C, straight line adds up to 180 if it's 50, 52, 104. Is it 38?
Yeah, this is 38, right?
Yeah, and
See,
the other side would also be 38?
this is 90 degrees, correct?
Yeah.
So left will be also 90 degrees.
Yeah.
Yeah, so 38 degrees.
And the other side would also be 38 degrees.
We don't know, right? How do we know if it is 38?
Well, it
Yes.
would also be a right angle, so.
Yeah, it will be a right angle. E value will be?
E value will be 90 minus 52, which is also 38.
Why 90 minus 52?
Because it might be a right triangle.
Okay, see, if you look carefully, the straight lines. Spot the straight lines, okay? Spot the straight lines. So can you spot it in this question? Highlight them.
Or this one.
Highlight all the straight lines.
I think that's it.
Yes. So this angle is 90 degrees. So what else is should be 90?
The other side? The opposite side?
So which?
Here, here, and here.
Yes. So here also 90 degrees, right? Vertical opposite angles.
Yeah. Yeah.
So can you guess how much will be E now?
38.
See, it's not
Which
38.
E? There's two E's.
Yeah. So basically, this entire angle has been divided into two equal E's.
Okay, so 45 then.
45 each. Okay.
Okay, so so these two can be the same.
We don't know, right?
Okay. So then I'll just 45 each.
Yeah. So. Okay. Okay. Next.
Yeah. Okay. So if this 180, the inside would be 70 on the straight line?
110, right?
Yeah. On the inside, the opposite, like on the inner side, would it be 70?
Yes. Can you guess how much will be F?
F?
F.
110?
Same, right? 110.
Yeah.
Now. Now look at the diagram. Did they give any additional information?
They said the bottom and the bottom and the top line are the same.
No, they are parallel, not the same.
Okay, they're parallel.
This line means they are parallel lines.
Yeah.
So one more point I'm adding is highlight and spot the parallel lines also.
Okay. For you, since it's a straight line, would it be the inside be 70?
Yes, supplementary
Like
180 degrees.
here?
Yes, yes.
Okay. That means if this is a straight line, the upper one, H, the outside H would be, it can be 110, it's an acute triangle. Um,
The
oh, this
entire
is
thing
also
is
straight
110,
on.
correct?
Yeah.
H will be how much?
180, okay, no. Would this be 110?
We don't know, right?
110 degrees?
Why it is 110?
Because it's the opposite? Okay.
See, this entire thing is how much?
110?
So how do you distribute H value?
I'm not sure.
See, it's like this previous question only. This entire angle was 90 degrees, correct?
Into two equal parts?
H and H, right?
Yeah.
Same value. This will
So
be equal to
55
this.
each?
Kitna?
55 each?
55 each, right?
Yeah.
Degrees, okay?
Yeah.
So 55. Can you find P now?
Um, so we have the inside of a triangle, we have 70 plus 55 equals 125, 180 minus 125, 55 degrees.
55. That is also 55, okay?
Okay.
So that's it. Next.
Okay, for E, this is parallel with this.
It's not parallel. Parallel means
Sorry, same length.
yeah.
Okay.
What type of triangle is this?
Isosceles?
Isosceles. See, if sides are equal,
Angles are equal?
then the corresponding angles which are facing each other are also equal. Not 72 and V. It's not about these two.
It's
The
about
story is about
okay.
the angles which are facing to each other.
So if that's also 72, 144. The top one is 36.
So in a triangle, angles opposite to equal sides are equal. So angles that are facing each other. These are equal sides. So the angles which are facing each other is these two things. Those will be equal. Okay. So this is the summary.
Okay.
These 5 points, 6 points. So that is about angles. Okay. We'll move on to 7.1.
Okay. Its shape. Its length, height, and width all remain.
Yeah. So
So we
each
go
month
9.
for first 3 months.
So the
3L.
first month would be 3 centimeters in length.
So first month it is 3L. Second month it's 9L
6.
times 3. 3 times.
Okay, so
And
then the third would be 12.
27 times 3. Triples.
Oh, so we doubled the length. Okay, we tripled the length. Okay.
Triple the length for every month.
Okay, and the width for the first month would be 3 divided by 1.5 centimeters.
Yeah, so find the dimensions of this brass bus after 1 month, 2 month. Okay, after 1 month, length will be 3L, right?
Yeah.
After second month, length will be 9L.
Yeah.
So this is about length.
Yeah.
So 3L, 9L. This is about length. There are three categories: length, width, and
Height.
height. So we just took care about length. What about
Width
width?
is half of that, so it'll be 1.5.
See, width is half of height. Okay.
Oh, half of height. Okay.
So basically,
And
this figure.
the diagram is shown for the first month.
Well,
No, because the length is. Yeah.
obviously, it starts from
And
somewhere, right?
yeah. Since the length is also the same, the height might be the same as well.
Yeah. So height also grows in proportion. Any doubt?
Yeah. No.
So length, height, width remain in same proportion. So length triples after first month. Length triples after second month. Again triples. So height value also triples. Any doubt?
No.
So height becomes 3 height, 3 times of height after first month. After second month, it will be 9 height.
But in the diagram, it says 1.2.
Yeah, h value you have to plug it as 1.2. Okay.
Then
H
how did we
value you
get
have to
3?
plug it 1.2 here. 3 times of 1.2, 9 times of 1.2, like that.
Oh, in brackets?
Yeah, 3 into 1.2. Okay.
So that would be its height.
Yeah. After 1 month, it will be 3.6. 12 nines are like this.
Okay.
Centimeters, of course. And regarding width, there is a special relation. It was
It's half the height.
half the height. So
Yeah.
half this. So 1 point
0.8
and
and 10.2. 5.4.
5.4, right?
Yeah.
And then L means how much? 1.2, right? I mean 3, right?
Yeah. 3, yeah.
So 3 L means
9.
9 centimeters. 9 L means
27.
centimeters. This is the answer, okay? After first
Yeah.
month, after second month.
Okay.
So for first few years of life, it said that the question says that proportion will be maintained. So we are calculating small number just for about a month. So obviously
Okay.
this is the process. Determine if the triangles are similar. Which triangles might be similar.
Okay.
In the question, we already see there are two right triangles.
Yeah.
Two right triangles, left and right side. This one and this one. We need to know if they are similar. We know that one angle is common between them, 90 degrees. But apart from that, side relations are given. I mean, side lengths are given.
Yeah.
So there is also one common side in these two triangles. Okay.
So this is like This side length is double that, and this is triple that.
Yeah.
No, it's 4 times that.
This is double. Okay. This is 4 times. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Regarding similarity, the first step is to write what?
Statement. Similarity statement.
Similarity statement. So let's compare. Let's assume that triangle, left triangle. Let's say JMK is similar to what will be the order?
JLM.
In between it will be M. So we don't know if it is JML or LMJ. We don't know, right?
Okay.
The thing is, what I have observed was if you take the ratio of this upon this, so 12 upon 6.7 was actually equal to this upon this 6.7 upon 3. Can you check it in the calculator?
Okay, 12 divided by 6.7 is 1.79. And no, they're different.
Okay. Hmm. Okay, can you find how much is this side?
Um,
JM.
so I could do hypotenuse over adjacent side, which is cosine.
Well, we don't know the angles, right?
Oh,
So to find the third side, we can use what formula?
Pythagorean theorem.
Hmm.
A squared plus b squared equals c squared.
So JM value will be how much?
How do I go step by step again?
See,
Square root
hypotenuse
of
square is equal to longest side square is equal to sum of like this.
But we already had the hypotenuse.
Hmm.
Okay, so that's why we did square root. Okay, square root of 6.7 squared minus 3 squared. 5.99. JM is 5.99.
5.99, right?
99. Yeah.
So why don't we just assume it is 6? Okay.
Okay.
So 6, right? Okay. Regarding the hypothesis earlier, we found that 6.7 was double the this one, right?
Yeah.
3 is also double this.
No, it's. Oh, yeah, yeah.
So there is some pattern. Hmm. So what I can do is actually this side is common in both triangles.
Yeah.
So 6 in left one is double the 12 in right one.
Yeah.
The thing which I found was actually 12 upon 6, right?
Okay.
12 from right side and 6 from left side, left triangle. So zoom out. This was equal to actually 6 upon 3. 6 from right
2.
and 3 from left. So this was also equal to 13.4 from right upon 6.7 from left. Okay.
Yeah.
So that way we have sides are proportional. So left triangle and right triangle are similar.
Okay.
How much is the scale factor? Like proportionality? 2, right?
What do you mean? Yeah.
Ratio of
Yeah.
sides is k,
Yeah.
2. So this is a bit complicated, but it was in the textbook. I don't know. And there are some other criteria for similarity also. It's like SAS criteria. What we learned so far was angle, right?
Yeah.
And if sides are in proportion, SSS. Side ratios are in proportion, that will also be similar. SAS is not taught in textbook, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, in case if this type of question comes in exam, just try to do it like this. Okay. So find the third side and then compare. Just like how you compared that two sides were double.
Okay.
Regarding scale factor, k value, the first form, there are three formulas for k. First thing is k is equal to ratio of corresponding sides. Is this taught?
Probably in 7.1 or 2. Those are the ones where we talked about ratio.
Yeah. So k square is equal to, k is also equal to ratio of perimeters. Do you remember?
Yeah.
See, I told you about ratio proportions, right? If three ratios are equal, this will also equal to sum of numerators a plus c plus e upon
Yeah.
sum of denominators b plus d plus f.
Yeah.
So ratio of perimeters. The third formula is k square is equal to ratio of corresponding areas, k square.
Okay.
So these three formulas are important for similarity triangles questions. So based on that, let's do one question.
So these two are parallel.
Hmm.
This is a straight line, and that's a straight line. So the straight line all has to add up to 180, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm just finding x. So just
Yes.
this.
This value.
Okay. Um.
Okay, I'll tell you something about parallel lines. So if two lines are parallel and there is a third line crossing them like this, if there is a third line, these angles will be equal. Okay, these are called corresponding angles.
Okay. But there is no angles in here.
And there's more to it. So there's another line. This angle will be equal to this angle. These are called alternate interior.
Okay.
These are inside and they are alternate to each other. Alternate
Okay.
interior angles are equal if lines are parallel, of course.
Okay.
Yeah, I think these are enough. So corresponding angles and interior angles for parallel lines. So I'll give you a hint for this question. Where are the two parallel lines?
Here and here.
PQ and ST, right?
Yeah.
And do you see any line that is crossing them both?
P and T and S and Q.
Yeah. So let's talk about anyone. Let's say SQ, okay?
Okay.
Can you spot the alternate interior angles?
That and would it be this and this?
See, alternate interior angles that between parallel lines. Among the parallel lines you have to do it. See, first
So
things first.
this and that?
See, lines parallel are these two lines, right?
Yeah.
If you are talking about this side, so basically this angle equal to this angle.
Okay.
Similarly, if this is the line that is crossing them, this angle should be equal to
The other angle. A T.
this angle, okay?
Yeah.
So how many triangles are there in this question?
2.
So question is about they are similar or not.
Okay.
Are they similar?
We don't know yet.
How to compare if they are similar or not? What do we need to look?
What do we need to what?
How do we need to check if they are similar or not? How can we check
First,
that?
write a statement.
If two triangles are similar or not, there are certain conditions. See, compare this triangle and this triangle. What do they have in common first?
Which one?
These two triangles, compare them. What do they have in common?
They have the same angle.
How many angles?
1.
Is it just one?
Oh, are we looking at the red dot too? Okay, 2.
So AA criteria means what? Do you remember?
2 similar angles.
AA criteria says that triangles are similar.
Okay.
AA criteria for similarity. If two angles are enough, that will be enough. If two angles are equal, that will be enough. Triangles will be similar. So based on that, can you write the statement? Similarity
Oh,
statement.
we need. Okay. Um.
So PRQ corresponds to, see, the order in which we are writing is important, correct?
Yeah.
So left, this P should correspond to what?
The S.
S, but is it S? P should be
Sorry?
equal to,
Oh. T should be what?
this P should be equal to what angle?
Oh, T.
T, right?
So TRS?
TRS, okay.
Okay.
So TRS, right there, triangle TRS. So this is a correct statement. So based on that, can you write the formula, proportion formula?
Oh, I put it underneath. Yeah.
So how to find X?
I plug in the values. PR is X. We don't like missing.
So we ignore this.
Do we just use, yeah, okay, yeah. RQ is 3. RS is 6. QP is 4. ST is X. So we cross multiply 3. X equals 4. Each side.
Yeah, correct on that. So by 3, X is 8. So that is the answer, 8 centimeters. Okay.
Yeah.
So this is the concept about parallel lines. So parallel lines help us to understand which angles are equal.
Okay.
So while comparing the triangles, if we find out that if two angles are equal, AA criteria says that triangles are similar.
Okay.
After that, if we have concluded that triangles are similar, we have to write the corresponding proportionality statement. Order matters in this.
Okay.
And based on that, we can derive this formula and then plug and play.
Okay.
Okay, now can you try B?
B, I see 2 triangles. There's 2 parallel lines. And there's 2 crossing them. So it is a similar triangle.
Yeah, how do we determine that?
But there's only 1 triangle in this.
Look carefully, how many are there? Small, big, anything?
Is this considered a triangle?
Which? That is not a triangle. But the
Yeah, so
part
then
above
there's
that,
just
the shape above that is.
1 and then 2. Okay.
So compare them. If, how do we know if they are similar?
Well, there's 2 parallel lines in them.
2 parallel lines. So which
And
angles will be equal if parallel lines means?
interior, alternate interior.
Okay, tell me which angle and which angles. Highlight that will be equal. Which will be equal?
These 2. Or is it the opposite, like these 2? Since the line goes this way.
See, if you look carefully in this diagram, alternate interior means what? It's with respect to the same line. Alternate
Yeah.
on the same line.
Yeah. But then in this case, the lines don't go through the triangle.
Same line. So that means there are two cases. One is alternate interior, other one is.
Corresponding angles.
So look if corresponding angles are present.
No.
And also corresponding angles means what? Corresponding angles, they are on the same transversal, same line. Okay.
Yeah, I don't think there's any.
I mean, see, first observe the parallel lines here and here, right?
Yeah,
So what are the lines that are crossing these parallel lines?
this and this.
Okay, let's focus on one of them individually. Let's say this.
Okay.
So corresponding angles means on this parallel line and on this parallel line, it will be equal.
Okay. Okay.
Similarly,
And it would be the
what can you
same
say
thing
about
on the
this?
other side?
Yes, which two angles will be equal? Those angles are called what? What type of angles?
Corresponding angles?
Yes, corresponding angles. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So that means they're similar triangles.
similar triangles. So now that you understood triangles are similar, you have to write statement. Triangle
Okay.
what is similar to triangle what?
Okay. I'm just gonna move this here. Triangle ADE is similar to ABC.
That is the order, correct? Triangle ABC.
Now I write the statement. Oh, I forgot the triangle here.
Yeah, so
Okay. So ADO. Okay. And I'm finding X, so I don't need this one.
EA upon CA. Those values are not given, right? You can ignore that.
Yeah. Okay. So A to D is 6 centimeters, and A to B is X. D to E is 4, and B to C is 10.
So A to B is how much?
X? 6X?
6 plus X.
X.
6 plus X, not 6X. 6X means 6 into X, that is.
Okay.
6 plus X.
So that would be 60 equals. Do I add them?
4 into this, right?
So I multiply them. So 24x.
See, it's not 24x. So write that 4 into 6 plus x. First write that.
Bracket?
4 multiplied by 6 plus x, correct?
Oh, yeah. Okay.
So now distributive property like this.
Okay.
4 multiplies with 6.
So that would be 24 plus 4x.
Okay.
Do I add them? The 24 and the 4?
No, this 4 is already busy with x.
Okay.
There is a difference between 24 plus 4x and 24 plus 4 into x.
Okay.
In this case, 24 is associated with 4. This will be 28x.
Okay. So in this case, would I minus 4x on each side?
Well, we need to isolate the variable. Make this alone. So make this alone
Make
means
this,
what? Whatever it is associated with, you separate that.
so minus 4x.
Minus 24. See, don't leave this undisturbed except for this. Change everything like this.
Okay.
Can we do
So
it?
I have 60 minus 24.
Is
36 equals 4x.
4x.
Now I can remove it.
So x is
36 divided by 3 is 12. Oh, 4.
36 by
So
4.
9.
9, right? Okay.
Yeah.
9 centimeters. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that is the answer. Okay.
Yeah.
Next.
For PQR is similar, the triangle PQR is similar to the triangle STU. Find the area of PQR. Do I multiply 72 times 2?
Y times 2. What is this A called?
Area?
Area. Centimeter square, right? Area.
Yeah.
So how do you involve areas and similar triangles? They're asking area of this triangle.
Yeah.
See, similar triangles means scale factor formulas. There are 3 separate formulas
Yeah.
for k. So which one do you think is appropriate among the 3?
The k squared equals ratio of corresponding angles.
Corresponding area, corresponding triangles,
Areas, yeah, areas.
areas. K, how can you find k?
You mean k squared?
Yeah, I mean if you find k you can square it, right? But how do you find k value?
By finding the ratio of the
Ratio of?
of the other area.
See, we don't know area value, right? See, first write all the formulas which are relevant to this question.
Write the what?
Write the formulas which are relevant to this question. Formulas.
The k squared equals ratio of corresponding areas.
So k square equal to ratio of corresponding areas. That is one thing. And what else can we use? What else?
K equals ratio of corresponding sides.
Do we have the side?
Yeah, we have 2 of the sides.
How much will be k value?
Double it?
See, ratio, right?
Yeah.
So directly write 12 by 9 or 9 by 12. 12 divided by 9. You understand?
Yeah. 1.3.
So k value was right there. K equal to 12 by 9. 1.33. Yeah. So K value was 12 by 9, correct?
Yeah.
When you are doing 12 by 9, it is larger triangle upon
Smaller triangle.
smaller triangle, right?
Yeah.
By the way, we need to make sure that if this 12 and 9 are corresponding sides.
Yeah, they are.
So 12 is PQ, right?
Yeah.
ST. Okay. So 12 by 9 is so big triangle upon small triangle. So K
Yeah.
square will be ratio of what area?
1.3.
1.33 square, right?
Okay.
So this will be also equal to ratio of K square value is what?
Like 1.33 squared?
Yeah, we have a formula for K square, right? K square should be equal to ratio of what?
Corresponding areas.
Corresponding areas. So which area by which area?
The smaller one by the bigger one.
Is it 72 by A or A by 72? How do we say that?
72 by 8.
See, if you look at this K value formula,
Yeah.
when you are taking ratio of sides, 12 by 9, right?
Yeah.
So you are taking big by small, big triangle by small triangle. Made out?
So I have to follow the same thing. Okay, so A by 72 then.
Big by small. So bigger area is A, smaller area is 72. A by 72. Okay. Can you find A value
Yeah.
now? Area.
I have to divide A by 72.
This was equal to K square means 1.33 cos square. Like this.
Okay, so to get A alone, I have to multiply 72 with that.
So that will be the area. Fine.
1.27, 127.4
Yeah.
centimeters
Centimeters
squared.
square.
Squared.
Okay. That is the answer. Fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's it. So let's